welcome to another episode of NS9BETS. I'm Cody. That's Tyler. That's also Steph. How we doing today?
Cody, shut up. Steph, how was your week?
It was good. We had a great weekend. We went to the kid I babysit. We went to his house for a Halloween party. We went to a Halloween party at my friend's house. We went to a barbecue for my grad program. It was super fun.
What kind of barbecue?
It was very low key. It was catered by our school, and there's a bunch of old heads there.
Oh, what the hell?
They had chicken and burgers and mac and cheese. That
Okay,
was
just a regular old barbecue.
Yeah.
Okay.
But catered. We didn't barbecue right there. It was pre-made. So
You look gorge in your Halloween costume.
Oh, thank you.
Cody looked average.
As per usual.
Yeah, I mean, what do we expect? Also,
just kidding. You're so handsome, baby.
Your gift will be coming. I just have to find the correct thing. Don't think I forgot.
I didn't think you forgot.
I didn't forget. I just haven't found what I want.
Waiting eagerly by my door every day for it.
I will let you know when it's on the way. I just haven't found what I want to send you yet.
That's fair.
And I don't want to. I can't send you something that's not great.
Of course.
I told you I'm sending you a big Carl. I haven't found a good big Carl yet.
Okay. All right. I trust you.
I got you.
Thank you.
Cody, what's up?
Donardo said we need to move the cameras again because it looks weird. Yeah, there we go. Maybe that'll help. I don't know.
Yep.
I don't like being first.
Anyway, what was the question again?
Yeah, but I'm in the middle. Obviously.
Of course, always.
You're the center of attention, always.
Duh. I'm the old man.
Question.
He said, "What's up?"
Yeah, I asked.
Ring light.
I just said, "What's up, Cody? Do you need carried again, like we do on our show?"
Listen, we played well once we got rid of that geriatric Anthony DiNardo.
Don't be mean to DiNardo.
No,
he's my number one fan.
Excuse me.
Besides you, of course. But you're a part of this, so it's different.
I gas you up, Queen. Snap. I got you, boo-boo.
Yeah, I'm doing all right. Just drinking these iced teas and vodka things that we bought a long time ago, and they don't taste the same as they did when I tasted them in the store.
Yes.
May I ask you why alcohol lasts that long in your fridge?
Because we got a lot of it.
Alcoholics.
That sounds lame.
It is. Trust me. I just wish I had as fast a metabolism as you do so that I could be an alcoholic.
Yeah, it's called not eating.
That's fair.
And stress.
I just really like food.
Yeah, I like food. I love cooking. But by the time I'm done cooking, I don't want to eat it.
Tyler, what'd you cook for dinner this week?
Ooh, Sunday I made a chicken pot pie.
Ooh, I love a good chicken pot pie.
From scratch?
We had this conversation in the group. From scratch is no, everything's canned. Duh.
Well, yeah. I'm not saying did you pluck the fucking lima beans from the tree.
I didn't go buy a rotisserie chicken.
Okay.
No, I made the chicken breasts. I shredded it up. I did the whole thing. And then I used some crescent rolls as a crust because I'm lazy.
It's coming from both sides.
See?
There's domestic violence in my building.
No.
Oh. But yeah, I made a chicken pot pie. Not from scratch. Because to me, from scratch is all the way from scratch.
Right. I don't think I've ever made anything from scratch.
I don't consider me throwing 4 cans of stuff into one thing.
I got you. And I'm not saying I'm not coming after you for that. It would taste a lot better, I'm sure.
But it wouldn't be done in an hour.
Exactly. It'd be a whole day. It'll be a whole thing.
And
one thing I do want to do one time is I want to make pasta from scratch.
Oh yeah, I do too.
Her mom has a recipe to make sauce from scratch.
Yeah, there's so many of them, and I don't like red sauce. I'm sorry, I don't.
What?
You're not a real Italian.
That obviously, I have red facial hair.
Well, yeah.
I'm a redhead. Like my hair is red as well if I had any.
All
Like,
right. Well, are we ready
No,
to talk
like-
about some
like-
football?
I just don't like red sauce, man. It doesn't do it for me.
Do you
We
like
escaped-
vodka sauce?
Love it.
Okay. I love you.
I like a good
Also-
cream sauce.
A fake Italian sauce.
I love. Hold on. I like a good Alfredo sauce, and by Alfredo sauce I mean
That's even
No.
worse. Sorry.
butter Parmesan. That's it.
So you like cacio e pepe, not really
No,
like
no.
Alfredo.
No, Alfredo sauce is Parmesan.
And
What is it again?
cream and more
No,
things.
no, that's all. That's Americanized. Oh, now who's the Italian around here?
I was gonna say, yeah, Alfredo is not Italian. That was
No,
American.
Alfredo is Italian.
No, it's an
But
American custom.
No, when you start adding in the cream sauce or
Yeah,
the
but if you go to
cheese
Italy and you say, "I want pasta Alfredo," they're gonna look at you like you have 8 heads because they don't know what Alfredo means.
yeah, but it's literally Parmesan butter,
Okay.
not the like heavy cream shit we do.
Mhm.
What are we doing here, Cody? We're talking food.
Yeah, fuck
is
your
the-
bets.
This is the Steph and Tyler hour.
I had to put it up. I had to at least put it up. We don't have to talk about it, but it
I
has to
can't
go
see
up.
that far.
It is a
You need
little
new eyes.
tiny.
Both of you.
I can't see it either.
But you're on a smaller laptop.
So you got to go full screen, Steph.
No way. I don't want to look at myself that big.
I mean,
Anyway, we got Air Force -7 against Army. Over under 39.5. I think we need to realize we need to learn our lesson on the last time we had a
yeah, we're taking the we're
taking
going
it.
over here, bud.
under all day.
I don't care. I'm taking the under on this one. We're not doing that again. I'm never, ever, 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 ever again taking it over. I will lose them all for the rest of my life. I don't care. I'm taking the under.
Taking the under. One thing I do think.
You
What's
know what
wrong
else I'm
with
doing, Cody? I'm not betting it.
What's wrong with the mic?
I don't know.
Can you hear me, Tyler?
Yeah.
I think it's just the fact that Steph and I have to share the same mic.
Yeah, but you guys both sound much better right now.
Okay.
Steph, talk.
Hello.
Yeah, you guys sound a lot better. I'm not echoing.
I don't know what I did, but it worked.
You guys sound 20 times better.
What about now? She just moved it again.
Yeah, you guys sound good again. Like-
Okay, thanks.
Like, not. I'm not echoing at all anymore.
He said it's just so far away. All right. Anyway,
Who's saying that?
Sorry about that.
There we go.
Is this better?
Ugh,
Sorry, Cody. Did you have something to say?
who
Oh,
cares?
here. My bad.
the only thing I will maybe take a chance on is Air Force to throw a touchdown.
Sure. I actually don't hate that. Air Force's offense is not bad.
Right. And they've
Um,
shown that they can do more than just run the ball. Maybe not do it well, but they can do it.
it's just a game I'm not taking in general.
All right. I felt like we needed to
No,
talk about
like,
it because of-
Yeah, no,
Sure.
it's a good callback
right.
to us just being absolute morons.
Right.
There's no
Well-
reason we should have taken that game. I gotta shave. I look terrible.
Nah, you look great.
You look handsome.
I look awful.
Nuh-uh.
I mean, like awful for me.
Yeah, you could never look awful, Tyler. Come on.
True.
Be realistic. Be
Yeah, like,
FFR. Be
It
fucking
is. It is
Fucking for real.
like
real. Be fucking
the-
for real.
it's the 8th wonder of the world why I'm single.
Truly.
Or 7th, whatever it is. I don't know what number we're on
You're
now.
gonna be the 8th. It's okay. You were
Are
right.
there 7? Are there 6 or 7 wonders of the world?
There's 7 wonders of the world.
Okay.
You
I'm the 8th.
are the 8th.
I'm the 8th.
I'm the
Perfect.
Your singleness is the 8th. No, you're the
No, you're the 9th of how you have a fiance.
Excuse me? A what?
Oh, that's right. He hasn't proposed yet.
Interesting.
Listen,
Anyway.
I know people that have been dating for 10 years and still aren't engaged. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, but
I'll go at my own pace.
those people don't have Steph.
Right.
This is true.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
This is true. But anyway, we got
Thank
Baylor,
you.
Oklahoma. Oklahoma favored -3, over under 57.5. Baylor's not bad, but if Oklahoma's healthy and they got that quarterback, I forget his name.
Dylan Gabriel.
Yeah, if Gabriel's playing, I'm taking Oklahoma on the spread.
Yeah. It's another game I don't like whatsoever
Tell us why.
because they're both 5-3. They're both not good football teams. Dylan Gabriel's not a good quarterback, but he's better
Tell
than
me
what
I
they
should
have.
take the over 57.5 if they're both not good.
Yeah, neither are good. Baylor, they're stuck in this weird territory of people. They're actually very similar to Oklahoma right now. Dave Aranda came in. You think he's building something. They're just not good enough.
Right.
Oklahoma, we're still stuck on the Lincoln Riley days. Brent Venables, he's laughable.
Yeah. Yeah, Oklahoma's been weird this year, man.
I
Not
don't
that I
like.
thought they'd be successful, but I thought they'd be a little better than they showed.
Yeah, they're not good. Dylan Gabriel's not a good quarterback either. I hate this game a lot.
No, but he knows how to. He can get the ball downfield. I think it's more so his receivers making him look good.
So I guess with like the line moving as much as it has,
Yeah, it went from 9.5 to 3.
that makes it harder.
Yeah.
I guess I'll take Baylor here just because if that line's moving the way it is,
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I'm probably going to lean Baylor, and I actually might end up taking Baylor day of.
Yeah,
I am no longer on my train of I'm betting them the night of. I've lost too much money doing that. I can't afford to keep doing that.
Yeah, I've already had to assess my situation as well. I'm lowering my.
Yeah, I've struggled this year.
I'm lowering my unit size.
Yeah, I've struggled this year.
Yeah.
So as of right now, I'm going Baylor. We also probably need to start tweeting out our cards from the show.
Yeah, probably. I've been slacking. I'll be honest.
You know what, Cody? I don't have anything to write on because I'm a pen to paper kind of guy.
Hey, that's how I got our games written
Would
down.
you like me to take notes?
That would be terrific. Because
Great.
A little sexist of you, Tyler, to make the woman the secretary.
I was not doing it.
Maybe that's why you're single.
Just saying.
I am a gentleman and a scholar.
All right, Steph's
But
gonna
if Steph could maybe do that, like just write them down, send Cody a picture.
Don't write it in your school notebook.
I have 60 million of them.
But like
This isn't the one I use every day.
if we could just like write it down and then maybe take a photo
She
of it.
did do that for her NFL bets last week.
I'm just
Some of them.
I think she went the one she wrote down. I think she went 1 and 2.
I did. I didn't actually bet them, but my prediction.
I told her I'll give her $10. She could bet $1 on every game.
You did. I remember that.
And I will do that once I get paid.
So Steph, my pick here is Baylor +3. Cody took.
I took
Oklahoma?
no, I'm over 50.
You're going over? Okay.
Write down the game.
Hold on. Yeah, you guys are confusing me. Let me start over.
Yeah. So do this. See how I have it written? Write the abbreviation of the game. So it'd be
I can't see that.
It'd be BUOU.
Baylor versus Oklahoma. And then write our pick underneath.
Know what I need to start doing?
I'm going over though, 57.5.
So I don't like the over here, mainly because that line has moved so crazy. I'd stay away. This entire game with the line movement.
This is honestly one like I'm a little scared now because last week I took the Oklahoma State, Kansas State, put it in a teaser, teased down the over to 50.5, and the final score is 48-0. So
yeah, so this
I still like the over in this though. I think
This
both
wouldn't-
offenses are.
Yeah, so this wouldn't be a bad game to tease up Baylor 9.5 and then take that over maybe at like 51.
Right. I like over 57.5 in this game.
And Tyler is taking Baylor +3.
Do we need to backtrack to the last game?
I don't remember.
Air Force Army.
Yeah, we're just both on the under.
Yeah, we're both on the under. Air Force Army.
Thank you, Steph. You're the best.
I know. Wait,
Gotta
you said
love
both
her.
under on the under on the Army?
Yeah, it's under 39.5. Next game. Next game is a doozy, I'll be honest. Next game's a tough one that I think we're going to have some issue with. We have Tennessee +8.5 at Georgia. Over under 66. Over under might be one. The over might be something to look at. Both offenses pretty good, but Georgia.
All you are telling me right now is that I hate this card.
Well, you didn't tell me what games you want to talk about.
No, like I hate the entire card of college football this week.
So do I. I looked at it, and it was actually hard to find games.
Like this week sucks.
The next game we talk about is actually one that I like, but
I hate this so much.
I think I'm gonna go with Tennessee +8.5.
Yeah, I mean,
Hendon Hooker. This is make or break for Hendon Hooker on the Heisman watch.
The problem is, I don't like Georgia. I don't think they're that good.
Okay, can we just pause for a second though? Sure. Tyler says this about every football team every week.
I say this about
There's only 3 football teams I think that he has an actual gripe with. It's Syracuse. You don't like the coach.
Hate them. I think they're terrible.
I think Oklahoma's another one where you're like,
I don't like Brent Venables. I don't like Dylan Gabriel. I think they do the same thing every year where they're not a good football team, but they just win games. Now they're at the point where we're on reputation only.
Right.
I just feel like every week, every other game, Tyler's like, this team sucks. I hate this team. I don't like this team.
Steph.
Because they're not wearing black and gold.
No, the entire reason I'm saying that, really, to take it all back to square one, is college football sucks right now. All these teams aren't good.
But I think that's why I like college football right now, because it's more of a even playing field. Especially with how you have the playoff set up, the playoff might get changed. So
like Tennessee got ranked #1 by the CFP tonight. They're not good.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of outrageous.
Yeah, they're not good. Hendon Hooker stinks.
He doesn't, but okay.
He stinks.
To be fair, I did tell Ryan he should cash out his Hendon Hooker Heisman.
Yeah. Oh, it's about to go downhill real quick.
Yeah, this is gonna. That's what I mean, though. Is this week's gonna test it.
Me saying all this,
test, and if he doesn't play up to the moment, even though it is only a 3:30 game, I don't know how they don't play this game at fucking 7:30, a prime time game.
Yeah, Tennessee is ranked #1.
But Tennessee, they're playing in Athens. It's gonna be a tough one.
This is a game that Georgia runs them out of the damn building. And Georgia's offense is atrocious. Stetson Bennett is a dog shit college quarterback. If they had a real quarterback playing for that team, nobody would touch them.
Right.
Stetson Bennett is awful.
So who is a good college quarterback? You tell me.
Right now, I don't like any of them. I don't like
any of them going into the NFL draft. I like quarterbacks.
If we're just talking college quarterbacks in general,
yes.
The way I look at it when I say they stink, I kind of do lean into, will they be a good NFL player?
Right. And I used to do the same. But now
that's what I'm doing right now.
This is a good college quarterback. This is a guy that's going to play well in the NFL.
I don't think any of them play well in the NFL. There are a lot of good college quarterbacks. I don't think Hendon Hooker is one of them.
I do.
He does nothing for me.
Hendon Hooker's a good one. I think that kid from Kansas State's a good one, Howard.
The kid that just started for one game.
What do you mean one game? I thought he's been playing quarterback.
No, Adrian Martinez has been playing quarterback for them.
For Kansas State?
Yes, he was hurt.
Well, Howard was pretty damn good against Oklahoma State.
He's
What? What?
The fact that you just tried to tell me who is good and who is not, and then you just told me that one guy is good who has played one game in his life.
He played pretty fucking good.
Adrian Martinez is their starting quarterback. He was hurt. The old Nebraska quarterback.
I don't believe it.
I'm absolutely 1,000% correct. Howard is a program guy that just didn't transfer.
Well, he had himself a hell of a game.
Yeah, he had a good game.
I like him a lot. I also think Dylan Gabriel is a good college quarterback.
Oh, I think he sucks.
I think he's a good college quarterback. Bryce Young, I think college quarterback. I think
CJ Stroud is I think Bryce Young and CJ Stroud are both good college quarterbacks. I don't see much more.
Right.
I don't see anything out of really any of these guys.
Stetson Bennett's he's got that dog in him, and that's about
it. Stetson Bennett is AJ McCarron.
No skill, no nothing. He's just got a dog in him.
He's like Greg McElroy, AJ McCarron, the old Alabama quarterbacks.
Right.
That if they had a real one, they would run teams out of the building.
Right.
Because they are loaded everywhere else.
I concur. So my official pick on this game, Tennessee plus 8.5.
Tyler?
Yeah, I'm thinking Georgia.
Georgia minus 8.5 or Georgia money line?
Georgia minus 8.5.
All right.
Just to make sure, on the Baylor versus Oklahoma game, you said over 57.5. That's all.
I did say over 57.5.
Yeah, but I
don't like the spread.
Was there a team for that?
No.
Okay, just making
sure. It's the total in the game.
I know. I'm just
she knows. I just
wanted to make sure that I was getting all of the correct information down.
This next game I like, though. Because of who we were just talking about.
Who, Bryce Young?
Nope, that Howard kid.
The one that played one game that you're like,
oh, No, I'm lying. I like Texas minus 2.5 in this game.
Yeah.
And I like over 54.5.
Yeah, Texas is a player. That's it.
Texas is a play minus 2.5. I also like over 54.5. Texas, now that Quinn Ewers is back.
Sucks. Fuck him.
But they're back. Texas is back.
No, they're not. Fuck him.
I mean, you can say what you want about Quinn Ewers, but he wins games.
Fuck the Mullet boy.
And if he didn't get hurt against Alabama, they would have beat Alabama.
He's a Morgan Wallen wannabe.
Why are you bringing shitty music into this?
Because he has a mullet.
Cody hates Morgan Wallen.
We had this talk last night. We're on the same page.
Me and Tyler bonded over country music last night.
Really?
Steph.
We both love Zach Bryan. We both love Tyler Childers.
But, okay, I feel like, so I'm not a country music listener, obviously. Cody knows this. But I really like both of their music, and I think that it reaches a broader audience than what is considered country music fans today, and that's why.
Exactly.
Who are we talking about? Tyler Childers and Zach Bryan?
Both of them, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's because it's not that pop country.
Yeah.
But it's also different than, like, who's
pop country?
Billy Currington, is that the one?
I like Billy Currington, yeah.
I like Billy Currington, too, but, like,
yes,
I feel
but
like
that's pop country.
Is it?
Yeah. Like, I don't want to listen to a guy talk about how he picked up a girl in his truck and rode off in the fields.
Whoa, Philly's up 4-0.
I'm getting a ring.
You're getting a ring.
I'm getting a ring.
Oh, how about I bet the over on the World Series on Saturday. It was 7. Fucking pushed.
It's tough.
I was upset.
But I'm getting a ring.
You're getting a ring.
But back to my original point here. Billy Currington is pop country.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, but I like it.
What else he sing?
Good Directions.
Oh, it's a great song.
Great song.
It's my go-to.
People Are Crazy is a great song.
Also a good song.
Yeah, Good Directions is my go-to karaoke.
Wait, Kelly, do you want to hear a really sweet story?
Of course.
So the night that Cody asked me to be his girlfriend, it was like COVID. Like COVID was just about to
literally
lock
the day
everything
before they
down.
shut down the country.
And we were supposed to go to trivia, but there was nobody in the bar. So they let us like do karaoke because we were one of like 4 people in there. And I have several videos of Cody singing Billy Currington, Good Directions.
Such
just
a good song.
Screaming it at the top of his lungs. And like, we looked so happy and so in love, I guess, before we were even dating, that this guy came up to us and he was like, you know, your love is so beautiful. Like, I'm so inspired by you. And then he sang us a song by Chicago in karaoke. And he was like, this was supposed to be my wedding song, but I never got married. So now I'm singing it to you. And it was very sweet.
Cody, thank God for Good Directions.
Thank God for Good Directions.
And Turnip Greens.
And Turnip Greens.
He was sitting there.
On a flatbed truck.
She had to be thinking this is where rednecks come from.
I told her, way up yonder past the caution light.
We're done.
There's a little country little Coke sign.
You got to stop in and ask Miss Bell for some of her sweet tea.
I'm not sure who Strictly Sports is, but you're welcome to the stream. DiNardo gave us this platform to do this.
I'm just trying not to sing it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we do
play it
that.
at
We
the
might
end.
get a strike.
We'll sing it at the end.
Sitting there, selling turnips.
DiNardo does still buy
flatbed
chickens, yes, and it's.
crunching on a pork
sure he's in
rind.
that.
She pulled up. She had.
We're gonna get a strike
thinking
from
this is
YouTube.
where rednecks come from.
Then again, we don't make money off the stream, so maybe.
But like, did you have Hollywood written on your license plate?
She was lost and looking for the interstate.
Needing direction. Cody was the man for the job.
I was the man for the job.
Killed it.
Okay, what are the bets on this? Cody, what's your bet?
My bet is Texas -2.5.
We're both on Texas here.
Oh, are we? Had to get one. At least one.
Well, we missed the Air Force versus Army where you guys were in harmony.
That was a game.
Yeah, sorry.
So what other country music do you like there, Steph?
I don't.
She likes Luke Combs.
Yeah, I like Luke Combs.
Oh, you gotta love Luke Combs. I was telling Cody, I'm still kicking myself because when he was blowing up back in like 2016, I could have went to a concert of his in Youngstown for like $50, but I was in between jobs and I figured that's just a really bad idea for me right now. And now his tickets are very expensive.
Yeah. Who's this?
Bama so we got LSU. Bama versus LSU. I'm really not sure how to take this game. I just saw the two names and I was like, we should probably talk about it.
Yeah, so I like the over here.
Yeah, the over is probably a good play, 57.5.
I think LSU has a good enough offense. Bama's going to score points. And it's not high enough that I'm like, I don't love that. Like if it's around 65, I don't love it. I'm going to go over 57.5, I think, here.
Yeah, I also have over 57.5.
I don't like the line.
No, it's a weird line. 13. Started at 16.5, which I would not have taken Bama.
If I had to go with a line here, I'd probably take Bama at 13, but it's another game that I might just take the over.
Yep.
Is that your pick?
Over? Yeah.
Oh, so we're both on the over.
Sorry, I didn't know you were waiting on that.
Don't worry, I'll take care of us.
At least someone's paying attention.
Whatever.
I was just sitting here selling turnips on a flatbed truck.
I'm just taking all of your notes. I even wrote down that if you were to take the line, you would take Bama at 13.
What a good note taker.
Thank you. I am a college professor, so
I would
hope.
She's smarter than both of us, Tyler.
Hold on. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have an attendance policy?
Kind of. If a student emails me and lets me know before class that they're not going to make class, it will not count as an unexcused absence.
What if I just don't want to go to class and I'll pass your class anyhow?
As long as every class you miss, you email me and let me know beforehand that you are.
What if I email you and say, I'm not coming? I don't want to.
As long as you get your work done, I don't really give a shit, honestly.
Okay.
Since she's a college professor, what is she doing with Cody?
I'm on my way. I'm not officially a college professor yet.
So are you what do they call them, instructors if you're not a professor?
Well, I'm a teaching fellow. So I have a fellowship through my grad program that allows me to teach, and basically at the end of 2 years, I'll have 2 years of experience under my belt, and then I can apply for jobs because I'll have a terminal degree. So when you have a terminal degree, you can just teach with that rather than having to get a PhD or a doctorate.
So how long are your classes?
The ones that I'm teaching? Well, I'm required to teach college writing 1 to freshmen, and
so
the class
50 minutes.
So twice a week, the class is supposed to be an hour and 20 minutes, but usually it's.
When do you let them out? Yeah,
usually I let them out about a half hour early.
That a girl. This is my kind of professor here.
Hey, I'm a lot of fun.
Yeah,
yesterday,
we're in the same room. We're literally right next to each other.
So, how would you feel if a student? Do you teach night classes?
Do I teach night classes? No, I only teach one class, and it's in the afternoon, so it's like 4:50.
Okay. Oh, so yeah, I'd definitely be drunk for that.
Wait, so I have something really bad to admit. Yesterday, I admitted to my students that, well, because of the conversation, but I admitted to my students that I would get drunk before class.
What?
When I was in college? No, listen, because
you're sounding like a much better teacher or professor. I'm sorry. The more I hear it.
We were I don't even remember what we were talking about. We were talking about because the theme of my class is social media. So basically what I was asking them was like, do you curate your Instagram to fit a particular image, or do you curate your Instagram?
I love how it just flipped in her where she just started speaking in like professional terms.
Stop. Or do you like put certain things on your Instagram that you want people to see? And I was like, like when you go out to the bar, which I know you all do on the weekends, like, are you posting pictures of it specifically because you're at the bar? And they were all super quiet. Like I had asked them if they like have ever done crack before. And I was like, they're like not wanting to admit that they drink on the weekends. And I was like, listen, I was in your shoes not that long ago. Like I drank in college. I drank before class. Like it's fine. Like I'm not a narc. I'm not going to go call up campus safety and tell them that you're drinking on the weekends. Like, let's just have a conversation. So they thought it was funny. So I
used to get so fucked up before my night classes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like by 7 o'clock.
I messed up one time. It was because I accidentally got too high on an edible.
I used to go to the bar in between classes.
How do I put Donardo's comment on the screen?
Only I have that.
Oh, can you put it on the screen?
Which one?
That one.
The one I already had up there?
Yeah, I could totally do that.
No, she can't.
What do you mean?
You teach them how to critically think about their writing, and none of them know how to critically think. It's not your fault.
Well,
they're thick-headed. They're thick-headed rednecks that are...
Whoa.
I'm gonna stop there.
We need to not talk about my students outwardly.
Okay. I don't like them.
Stop.
I love them. I don't know anything about them. I kind of tuned you guys out.
We'll talk about it later, Tyler. I'll let you know what they're like.
But anyway, you ready to talk about NFL?
I'm sure they're awesome, and I'm sure you're a great professor. And
I
everything
am
is
a
going,
great professor. I'm
sure
fantastic.
everything is going very well.
Debatable, but not because of me.
All right, Thursday night.
Steph, I was trying to give you some credit here in case someone's watching. In case, I'm not going to give anything away about my personal life, but I have people that it might come.
He loves just talk.
I love sharing.
I know, but some things I don't give away on screen.
Okay.
I'm sure at some point in my life, I will come across someone that that's about it. I'm not going to say more. Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, let's
Thursday,
continue.
we got Eagles-Texans.
Yeah.
Insane that the line opened at -5.5. Wish I got it there.
God, this is a bad weekend of football. This is apple picking.
Yeah.
This is bad.
Yeah.
Georgia and Tennessee is the only game worth watching.
Yeah.
Everything sucks this weekend.
Yeah.
Like if you two are planning on doing anything like on a weekend, this is the if anybody were planning a wedding a year in advance, as soon as these schedules came out, it would have been this weekend. Like there should be so many weddings this weekend.
Right.
Because there is nothing. I'm going to play so much Call of Duty and not watch.
Anyway,
because I have nobody in my life.
Strictly says this feels like a trap game. I disagree. I think the Eagles are just on a tear. I think the Texans have done nothing to help themselves. Sure, they have Dameon Pierce and Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks doesn't even want to be there. He was playing well up to the trade deadline to hopefully get traded. And then he didn't get traded. He puts out a tweet, a cryptic tweet, about how he basically wanted to get traded and they said they were going to trade him, but he didn't get traded. I think he's going to purposely not play as well as he could. And maybe he just says, hey, I can't play this week. I'm still hurt. Pulls a little AB action. He will go full AB. Let's be real here. He's not going to go full AB and quit during the middle of the game. But I think he's going to tell the coaching staff, hey, I tweaked my hamstring. I don't want to play.
Can I tell you what I'm going to bet?
Tell me.
I'm going to bet Texas money line.
You're hilarious.
I'm not joking.
I know he was. I knew he was going to say that.
You know why?
-14. Tell me why.
I am betting every money line underdog that is on the card this week.
He did that last week too.
Let me tell you something.
How much money did you make?
None. However, hold on, Cody. Cody, let me speak.
Did you lose money?
Yes.
Oh.
I would not have if I would have bet the Thursday and the Monday night games. I would have been even.
Right.
But I didn't because I just kind of forgot that Monday night happened. And I decided to do this whole thing on Sunday morning. So for this show, I would take, if we're doing things for the show, I'm taking Texans plus 14. I am telling you right now, I'm taking every single underdog money line the entire weekend. They have only been negative 2 weeks, I think, this entire year. So I'm just going to take them all. And that's going to be my game plan. I don't care.
I don't know if Strictly realized this, but I want to point out to him the line opened at -5.5. It is now at -14.
I don't care.
Well, that's not for you. It was for Strictly.
Oh. I thought you were saying
you only -5.5. Only -5.5.
No, I thought you were saying Strictly. I just want to bring this up.
No. Are you not talking to the people in the chat, dude?
Well, I got us real big because I want to see Steph's pretty face.
All right.
Wait, so Tyler.
Yes.
You're betting Houston money line at 570?
No, for the purpose of the show, I'm going to take Houston plus 14.
Okay.
I'm going to take Eagles -14. I was watching the Pat McAfee show today. They have 3 ex-NFL players on the team. all three of them said at this point in the season, you know what you're going to get from each team.
Correct.
Some teams are in a spot where they can turn it around, like the 4-3, 3-4, 5-3, 3-5 teams. All those teams have a chance of turning things around. But I think what we got here is a team that's dominant, that's probably going to go to the Super Bowl against a team that frankly doesn't know who they are. And that's why I like Philly -14 here. They're going to blow them out. It's going to be It's going to be the same, if not worse, than this past weekend when they played the Steelers.
Can I interject?
Absolutely.
So, number one, if the Texans beat the Eagles, once again, I am promising that I will drive down to Lincoln Financial and streak. That's number one. Number two is I disagree with Cody. I mean, I get what you're saying about knowing what to expect out of a team, but about the Eagles going to the Super Bowl, disagree completely.
That's because the Giants actually have a chance to go to the playoffs.
No, listen, that has nothing to do with it. I just have a gut feeling that the Eagles are obviously going to make it to the playoffs, and then they're going to shit the bed. That's just my gut feeling.
Who did the Eagles just – they traded for somebody, didn't they? Oh, what's the edge rusher from the Bears?
Roquan Smith?
No, he went to
the other guy.
Baltimore.
Similar name.
Yeah, very similar name.
So anyway, I also don't think that the Eagles are going to have an undefeated season.
I don't think they'll be undefeated either, but
I
hope they're not. I put my money on the Bills to have the best record.
And I think it would be really fun if a team like the Texans were the one to beat them. So,
well, to back up your point, when the Steelers were 11-0, it took a bad Washington Commanders team to knock us off.
Worst nights of my life.
Same.
I was so angry.
I think our neighbor's drunk and he's yelling.
Yeah, I was so angry.
I angry watched those games though. Like that game, you remember? It was that game, and it was the Cleveland playoff game. I angrily watched them.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't take my eyes off the screen
of my life. I said at trivia night on that Washington game, and I would just whisper answers to my teammates while watching the TV and motherfucking everything.
Yep. And I remember, I think we played Cincinnati on like Monday Night Football the week after.
Yep, that's the one I just went to bed during that one.
That one I poured myself a big old glass of wine. Didn't even get a wine glass. I just got the biggest glass I could find and filled it with wine and just hate watched it.
Yeah, I watched Will Driscoll run through the team and I went to bed.
I also want to say I did look ahead in the schedule for the Eagles. The hardest games they have to play are the 2 against the Giants and 1 game against the Saints.
I don't think the Eagles are that good. I don't believe in Jalen
I don't know what you're watching.
I don't believe in Jalen Hurts. That's really what it comes down to.
I really wanted the Steelers to draft him a couple years ago.
I did not. I don't think he's good.
Who did we end up drafting in that draft? I can't remember.
That would have been 3 years ago. So Najee, Claypool.
It wasn't the Najee year.
It was Claypool because they didn't have first.
It was Claypool. You're right. Now he's a Chicago Bear.
Yep.
Good for him.
I don't believe in him. I don't.
He fits the new era of quarterback in the NFL.
I don't think when it all comes down to it that he's going to be the guy to do it.
Interesting.
Can I just say that I disagree with strictly about the NFC sucking?
The NFC does suck. The NFC sucks hard.
Here's the thing.
I think they're both actually kind of even.
Here's the thing. Obviously, I'm a Giants fan. Do I think the Giants are up there, like high caliber? Maybe not. But I wouldn't say that they're bad. Strictly.
Wow.
We are not making friends right now. You're my enemy currently.
To be fair, it looks like he has a Dolphins logo, and I think the Dolphins stink too, because I think Tua stinks. I think all quarterbacks stink at this point. Quarterback play in the NFL is
we've been
so
spoiled
bad.
with the greatest of all time. You had Peyton. We're still watching Brady.
Maybe that could be it, but
Ben.
Fuck Tom Brady.
We had who else? Who's another?
I think it's a lot. It's a lot of these guys get overrated by stats when they're not good. Like, but we also had the Ryan Tannehills, the Kirk Cousins, the Jimmy Garoppolos. They all stink.
Did you hear her?
No.
Tell him.
No. He's gonna yell at
Tell
me.
him who you think is.
Would I ever yell at you?
He's at least gonna make it into the Hall of Fame. I'm just
Are you
saying.
talking about Ben?
Oh, with a 500 record?
And 2 Super Bowl wins.
We're talking about Eli?
Yeah.
Of course.
No, Eli's a Hall of Famer.
That's what, did I not just say that? I just said that.
Eli did enough in the
Based
playoffs.
on name alone. That's it.
No, Eli did enough in the playoffs. He's a Hall of Famer.
Anyway.
It's him out of that draft class. It's him and Ben. Phillip Rivers, to me, is not a Hall of Famer.
Poor Phil Rivers.
He is the stat patter of the generation.
Okay.
I think Phillip Rivers stinks.
I think everyone stinks, Tyler.
No, I just said Eli's a Hall of Famer.
Let's move on to the
Eli was the worst quarterback in the NFL like 4 years ago.
Sunday night, we got Titans at Chiefs. Line is at -12.5 in favor.
I think the Titans stink.
I also think the Titans stink. The Titans have one man runs that offense, and that is Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry lit up last week. He got my fantasy team like 35 or
36.5. I hate everything about this game. This is a game that I would tease down to 6.5 in favor of the Chiefs.
I like that. Do we know if Ryan Tannehill's playing? Because Malik Willis actually stinks.
That's a good question. With how the line looks at this moment,
I would assume that Malik Willis is going to start.
That's my assumption.
Malik will. I mean, he could be good. I'm not going to write a rookie quarterback.
It's the same thing I've been saying about Pickett. Pickett's going to be bad his first year. I don't care if he's pro ready. He's a fucking rookie in the NFL.
Yeah, he should.
Almost any rookie quarterbacks could be bad. Look at Peyton. Peyton threw how many?
That was 1998. 28.
I don't care. A rookie's a rookie.
No.
We had this conversation last week.
What rookie quarterback lit it up in their first year? You tell me.
Herbert.
Did he go to the playoffs?
He threw 33 touchdowns.
Did he go to the playoffs?
He threw 33 touchdowns.
Did he go to the playoffs?
Threw 33 touchdowns.
Okay. Did he win the division?
Joe Flacco.
Good his rookie year?
Did they go to the playoffs?
I don't remember.
Yes. Did Troy Polamalu pick him off in the AFC Championship game? Yes.
That was Flacco's rookie year?
Yes. It's a shame. I'm so smart.
You just pay attention, I don't.
No, I just got a big brain.
Anyway, I do love Herbert. I think Herbert's going to be a great quarterback. I don't like that people want to paint him in this Phillip Rivers corner because
Andrew
he's
Luck.
nowhere close to being Phillip Rivers.
Andrew Luck went to the playoffs this rookie year.
All right, let's fucking move on. Obviously, I'm wrong.
What are your bets for this game?
I'm wrong. You're right. That's what you want.
RG3 went to the playoffs that year.
I'm wrong. You're right. That's what you wanted to hear.
Yes.
Thank
you.
Rude right now.
I just want to move on.
Okay, what's your bet?
I hate it. Not a bet. No bet.
I'll tell you what my bet would be.
For the purpose of the podcast, I will say under 56.5.
No, I hate this game too. Like, I'm with you. I don't like this game. Especially not knowing who's going to start for the Titans. That makes it tough.
It does.
I'm gonna take Titans money line because that's what I'm gonna end up doing. So I'll just take Titans 12.5.
Plus 12.5.
Yeah, sorry.
You're good. All right.
Now Can I say what my bet would be?
Yes.
Can you pull it back up, please?
Oh, I am sorry.
I think I would go under on this game. And I think I would take, I know it's a shitty kind of bet, but I think I would take Chiefs minus 12.5.
That's why this is a great teaser game. You just tease them down to minus 6.5. They win by a touchdown. Bing, bang, boom. You win your
I
bet.
do agree with you there. I think teasing down is the play, especially the way that thing opened, like at 6. If you could tease that down to 6.5 or 12 minus 5 or minus 6, it's a big number. Steph, you're the professor. You do it for me.
I don't know math. I teach writing.
All right, 6.5. Yeah, I think that's probably the best play, Cody.
Yeah. All right, let's go to Monday night, and then we'll circle back to Sunday for our stragglers. We got Baltimore versus the Saints. I'm liking Saints plus 2.5.
I think the Saints are better than they've shown.
They are. They're still trying to figure out their offense, but their defense is top 5.
I love, and this is not just me being me here with that money line bit. I love Saints money line here.
I do too. I don't think they're
going to 2.5.
There's no money line, but I'll take the plus 2.5. Plus, if you look at the trend of Monday night games, I think it's the past 2 or 3 Monday night games, the underdog has covered or won. Actually, the last 2 weeks, the underdogs won on Monday night. You had New England, and then you had Cleveland last night.
I think this might be the best value you're going to get here, too.
Or no, not New England. New England was the favorite last week. The Bears beat New England as the underdog. Just wanted to correct myself.
This might be the best value you're going to get this Tuesday.
Yeah.
I think the Saints are a lot better than, not a lot, but they're better than 3 and 5.
Right.
They're not a bad team.
I think the Saints they might come from behind and win this division.
Yeah, that division is bad.
Yeah, because the Falcons are at the top of the division.
Yeah,
you got
Falcons. You got Falcons, the Brady's, and the Panthers.
Yeah, Saints will make the playoffs whether they win the division or is it a wild card. Like we just said, they're not as good as what their record says, or they're better than what their record says.
Yeah, I agree. I really do like Saints money line here.
And it's exactly what Strictly said. Saints defense finally got back on track.
The Saints defense is very people are sleeping on Andy Dalton.
Yeah,
Andy Dalton's running a good offense.
A little bit of Andy Dalton resurgence.
And the Saints are finally not using the Taysom Hill offense the way Sean Payton did, where he would just shove them in there at random times.
Just shoving them down their throat. Now they use them with a purpose.
Yeah, exactly. So I think the Saints are better. Like, they're losing games that they probably should win, but I think they're better than.
This is one of the.
They are much better than the record.
They're one of the teams that we're at the midway point, and they're going to turn it around. There's always a couple teams at the midway point that turn it around.
Yeah,
the Saints are one of them.
This is one of those teams we could blanket they'd be 6 and 5.
Right.
Saints money line for both of you.
Tyler has Saints money line.
Mm-hmm. I am taking Saints money line. I have
Saints plus 2.5.
I love that we got the perfect harmony after Cody freaked out on me.
Yes, we're back.
Yeah, he was being so rude a minute ago.
So rude.
Like, relax. You need to relax.
Okay.
I love my Cody.
Okay.
What's the next game? We got Seattle, Arizona coming up here. And I know who I love in this game. Tell me what you think, Tyler. Seattle versus Arizona.
I like Seattle, man.
I do too. What the fuck?
I don't like Arizona as a favorite.
No, they've been terrible as a favorite. The new COD just came out, so Kyler's going to struggle.
Exactly.
Oh my god, you guys are ridiculous.
He
with
lost
that
last
shit.
week.
No, like it's not a joke.
Not
Like
even-
at this point, it's no longer a joke. When video games come out, Kyler sucks.
Base Clan, bro. Base Clan for life.
But the 3-5 Cardinals -2 makes me think that someone knows more than me.
The only thing there is that they have D-Hop back. They've had D-Hop back.
They do.
They have Robbie
And
Anderson.
D-Hop had a really good game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the Seahawks, they're on a roll, dude. They're on a roll. They're openly expressing that they're a better team without Russell Wilson.
Oh, it's wildly open.
Exactly. And I think that's the difference. It's exactly what Tyler Lockett said. As cliche as it is, you play better and succeed when no one cares who gets the credit.
I just want to say to DiNardo, fuck Geno Smith. I hate that guy.
We got a big Geno Smith hater.
He did take away Eli's streak.
Took away Eli's streak.
Yeah. And they benched Eli for what? To lose? Boo!
You gotta see if you got
that.
the future or not.
No,
That's what they
well,
did.
and guess what? They
They
didn't.
did. It's okay.
They could have let Eli start that game one play and then put Geno.
Yeah,
There was
no,
reason.
that's not worth it. Like that's tainting a
Hashtag Team
record.
Cody.
I just think that at that point in time, and I will say it to the day I die, the team Eli was declining, do not get me wrong. But the team that he had around him was the issue 95% of the time.
You're allowed to have that opinion.
Like I don't think you're wrong, but I also think like starting Eli for one play would.
No, I'm
Really?
being dramatic, of course.
Okay.
I would
Well,
not
anyway.
would have wanted to have Eli start for one play, but I
did that
think
last week too.
Jesus.
Did
But I
you hit-
think
did you hit the
Geno
lever?
Smith.
Yeah, I hit the lever. I did that last week too.
I hate Geno Smith. I think, and it's not his fault that they did that, but I just don't think that it was worth it. That's all.
But anyway, Seahawks +2. I think we're both on that. I also like the under 50.5.
Are we?
You're not on it?
Stafford had me down for Cardinals -2. I'm sorry, Cody.
On opposite sides. Also add the under 50.5 for me, please.
I can't be in perfect harmony on this one.
Do you at least like the under 50.5? I think that's an easy play.
I think that's a good play. I just that line's telling me something.
I feel that.
However, it is the way it's moving. Man, I mean,
The
I
Seahawks
also,
must be favorites by Sunday.
but I also have to calm down because it's Tuesday. Things
Right.
will probably square away.
Right.
That's the problem with doing this on Tuesday, just in general. Is
I'm sorry.
things?
I
No, I'm
don't-
not blaming you. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, like in general, things. It feels like they move so much
I
today,
know.
and then by Sunday it's back to normal, or it's wild.
Right. All right. Now we got another one that's a little interesting. Rams, Buccaneers. Buccaneers are favored -3.
I hate this card so
I
much.
I like the Rams +3 against Tampa Bay.
Yeah, I do as well.
What Bucca Mike say? Brian Cornell, man, crush. Tyler Coleman, high.
Is that supposed to say Coleman?
He's a character. I don't know what to tell you.
I was reading that and I thought I was like having a stroke. I was like,
He was probably having a stroke right.
No, never my guy. My guy is as smart as it get. He's got sources beyond belief.
Apparently. But I like Rams +3 here. The Rams. I feel like they're at that point in the season where they were last year, where they started out slow, and now they're starting to get in their rhythm, their groove. There is question on if Cooper Kupp's going to play this week, though.
They did just get rocked by the Niners.
They did, but we know that the Niners always take it to the Rams. That's a known fact.
You know what I'm going to do here? For this show, I'm taking the under.
Under 42.5. Okay.
That number being so low.
That tells you something.
Yeah, there's something there. You know what? I'm getting.
You have two good defenses. Vita Vea is going to blow up that offensive line.
I'm getting off my money line thing. I'm using this football brain. I'm taking the under here.
Yep.
I will need I'm gonna need Steph to send you a photo to send to me so that I know who I picked, but I'm gonna take them.
If the under is under Tyler's age of 30, bet it.
Not 30 yet, Bucko Mike.
This is a callback to your
it is
birthdays.
Yeah, he said I was 30. No, he said I was 30, and he had tagged a bunch of people and told them to wish me a happy 30th birthday 3 days ago.
Yep.
It's hilarious.
And then some hit.
Okay, my official pick here is Rams +3.
I'm not 30 for another I'm not 30 yet, damn it. Still enjoying my roaring 20s.
Yeah, you got 11 months left.
Anyway, any other plays you want to talk about?
I'm going to talk about Chase Claypool.
Oh, hold on.
You cracking a beer?
Good riddance to Chase Claypool. And we got exactly what we got. We got a second round pick, which is exactly what he was. So it's clearing the slate. So happy.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not happy, but I'm not upset. I'm happy they got a second for him.
I'm upset that he didn't pan out to his potential.
I mean,
I don't think we even put that much pressure on him.
Cody, my brain went to who the hell is going to be the third wide? Do I have to watch Gunnar O? Do I have to watch Steven Sims?
What's upsetting is Tomlin keeps saying that Calvin Austin's not going to get activated.
No, he's done. He's done for the year.
That's upsetting.
No, he wasn't activated. He's done.
I know. And it's upsetting. Because I was who's that third guy? Are we gonna watch? Are we gonna triple? Is Derek Watt getting more snaps now? Do I have to watch that? Hey, he scored a touchdown.
Do I have
on a pass from Claypool?
Yeah. Do I have to watch more Connor Hayward? Do I have to watch more Zach?
Connor Hayward.
I think he stinks.
I was so happy when we
Everyone
drafted him.
stinks, Tyler.
I was so happy when we drafted him.
Welcome to my life.
He was a dog at Michigan State.
I think he sucks. I don't need more Connor Hayward. I don't need more Derek Watt. I don't need more Zach Gentry.
What do you mean? Zach Gentry is a fine backup to Pat Freiermuth.
Backup. You said it perfectly.
Yeah.
I don't need them
both. He catches
both
passes. He gets yards when he needs to.
I don't need them both on the field.
He's developed into a good
backup. I don't want to see them both on the field at the same time in a tight formation. What it takes me back to, Cody, here, I don't want to give Matt Canada more excuses to not play wide receivers.
That's a good point. It's a great point.
The amount of times I watch him sub in Gunnar O or Steven Sims and take George Pickens off the field,
right,
makes me want to eat a bullet.
But this means we're going to see more George Pickens.
Yes.
Gotta be happy.
That is a positive. But that's a good thing. It didn't have to be this way to get there.
I agree.
And there's my problem. It's more that if we're trading him for a second, you wasted another high draft pick.
Right, but I feel like they learned their lesson with him, and that's why they got Pickens where they did.
That's the positive, is that at least they things are changing a little bit.
Mike said this is the depth chart: DJ, Pickens, and Sims.
Yeah, I don't want to watch Sims play wide receiver.
Neither do I. Bernardo, relax. We'll play Shell in like 20 minutes.
Wow, weird. I didn't get the invite.
You're right
Just
here.
Put it in there.
You're right here.
No, like I don't. I feel like it was Cody and.
All right, Tyler, do you want to play NHL?
Yes,
Bernardo?
I need. Thank you, Cody. That's
I
what
want to play.
Baby.
I mean, Steph, we're kind of busy. Love you, but
Fine. No, it's cool. It's fine. It's okay.
I gotta
I
get
mean,
another
like-
controller just so she can talk to us while we play.
but like,
You guys don't want me there.
Cody, would she be better than Denardo?
I didn't say nothing, but
Donato said he only wants to play with me and you.
Oh, I'll go to bed. That's fine.
that's a little fucked
Sorry,
up. That's a bad
Tyler.
friend. That's a bad friend.
Yeah.
I'm a good friend.
I'll go to bed. It's fine. Nobody likes me. Everybody hates me. I think I'll go eat worms.
I can't play, so you'll have to take my spot.
But anyway,
Nope, it's fine. I wasn't invited.
back to the Steelers.
It's only I'm not invited to the Cool Kids table.
I just invited you.
Nope, I'll go hang out by myself.
And Fred.
You know what I want with that second round pick next year?
A lineman?
You read my mind. I want an
Nice.
offensive lineman. I need an offensive lineman for my sanity.
Yeah, this. Can we
Instead
trade
of
it for an
waiting-
offensive coordinator, Cody?
Instead of waiting to the third, fourth, fifth, whatever round, we drafted Kendrick Green in
Third.
and asked him to play a position he only played twice in college.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Kendrick Green because we set him up for failure.
Absolutely. He was him and even Dan Moore.
He could have
Jr.
been a serviceable guard, but we
Yeah.
ruined him. We ruined
Like-
him. I feel bad for him.
Well, he kind of sucks there too.
I kind of agree, but
I know
I think
he
if
got
we
a
would have
shot
said,
there, but
"Hey, you're a guard. We're going to develop you as a guard," he would have developed into a decent guard. But instead, we said, "Oh, you played center twice. You want to wear number 53 like our old center? We're going to put you in at center, dude."
Yeah.
Fucking idiots.
Yeah, we really need to switch cameras, by the way.
like
I'm watching it here.
the phrase "thrown into the fire" only applies to Kendrick Green because he was literally dropped
Literally
into
thrown
the-
in the fire.
He was picked up and here you go.
Like I feel bad for Ben too, because if Ben had a real center
Yeah.
his last year, maybe we go to the playoffs. Did we go to the playoffs? I can't remember.
Yes. They lost a-
Maybe we
Or
score
no, they-
more than
yeah,
once
we lost
against
to-
Kansas City.
Yeah.
Maybe we put up a fight against Kansas City.
Cody, we could talk about this for like 3 hours.
I know.
Is this shell time?
It's almost shell time. I still need to complain.
Okay, go ahead.
I think we have a problem with the Steelers front office in general, going all the way up to the owner. People won't admit it. I talked to a man in the grocery store here in New Jersey, and once I brought this up, he stopped talking to me. Dan or Art, is it Art the Second now?
Yes.
Art the Second is no different than Bob Nutting. He's a man who wants to make money and does not care about the quality of the team he puts out there. If he did, he would have told Tomlin, either you fire your offensive coordinator or I fire both of you. I know that's not how the Steelers historically do business, but we saw it today that an NFL team was able to fire their offensive coordinator mid-season. So why can't we? I also have a problem with fucking Canada not being on the field and being up in the booth. Because I think he does that strictly so no one can yell at him when he makes a bad call. He is avoiding the confrontation.
I think that happened because Ben didn't want Todd Haley in the booth. Or he didn't want him on the field, I should say.
Okay.
And I think that goes back to Ben. Because Ben wanted Todd Haley in the booth. And Randy
But then why was Ryan Fichtner on the field?
Randy Fichtner was on the field. Well, it ended up happening. Haley went to the booth in the preseason games. He didn't like it. So he went back down on the field. And I think it also Canada being a college coach, they're in the booth in general.
The only thing I will ever give Pat Narduzzi credit for is when he said that Matt Canada was not ready to move on to the NFL.
He was not.
Because he was not. And he should have
look,
stayed.
I need to eat crow on that one. Because I thought that Matt Canada...
The only thing I give Pat Narduzzi credit for.
I thought Matt Canada was creative enough to... I thought he had a better mind than he does.
Right. We all give him credit for having a little better...
Now, were we all... You know what's sad about this whole thing, Cody? That we're talking about Matt Canada? We could probably apply the same thing with Kenny Pickett.
No.
We really... If you really want to break this thing down,
No.
I'm not ready for that conversation yet.
No.
But just to take it to Matt Canada's level,
I will say
the guy that was not good. He had one good year. He took the jump. It's not worked out.
You know what my dream scenario is for the offseason?
Mark
We
Whipple.
hire, I forget the guy's name, but we hire the guy that left Pitt, the offensive coordinator and play caller.
Mark Whipple?
Yeah, we hire Whipple as the offensive coordinator, and we draft Addison.
Yeah, I
That's
think
my dream scenario.
No, I don't think that's a bad. Like, we're watching it happen across the NFL right now, though. Tua, Jalen Waddle, Burrow, Jamar Chase, Derek Carr, Devontae Adams. We're watching it happen.
It works. It works.
It's other than Derek Carr and Devontae, but
right, because I think they were too far apart. There's so many years in between. It's like, how are you?
Yeah, but we're watching it. It's starting to happen where.
But that's kind of the theme of where the league is going.
And
you need to draft these guys that have a rapport with each other.
And if you're really going all in on, if Kenny Pickett's your guy, obviously, if Kenny Pickett's
your guy, you do whatever you can to draft Jordan Addison.
And if Kenny Pickett says, I love Mark Whipple, go get Mark Whipple. Mark Whipple was Big Ben's quarterback coach his rookie year.
Yep.
He has the NFL experience. Go get him. If Kenny Pickett says, that's the guy that changed my career. If he doesn't, maybe not. But if he does,
I think there's a lot of things about Kenny Pickett that changed his career. But
if Kenny Pickett sticks his neck out there for him, you go get him.
But I also don't think that. I think Tomlin respects Pickett, but I don't think he's going to take advice from a dude 1 year in his career.
But that goes back to what we were saying. If you're Mike Tomlin right now is kind of putting his career in Kenny Pickett.
He is, and I think if he really is, if he has the ability to look inside of himself and be like, if I want to be here for 15 more years, I got to believe in this kid.
Yeah.
And if he actually listens to what the kid has to say, then I think we're all right. But if Tomlin has an ego about it, which I don't think he would.
I do.
There's a slight chance, but I also think he's a player's coach who wants to know what the players think.
I think he's got an ego. Like,
Your opinion? I don't fully agree. I think part of his ego is a part of it because he won't let the defensive coordinators be defensive coordinators.
But I think part of his ego is what makes him who he is.
Right.
But at some point, somebody, and I tweeted at one point, and you favorited it, I think. Somebody has to step in and say, like, we got to delegate a little bit.
Right.
You can't be everything.
Right. Exactly.
Like you can't be Dr. Kelso here.
Can't be Kelso.
Turns out Kelso's a good guy. He's good at what he did, but he can't do everything. And at some point, he's got to delegate. And he's got to let Dr. Cox come in and run his side of the ship.
Exactly. And then Cox eventually
he moves
let
up.
JD do some stuff.
Exactly.
It's all about delegating. Everybody needs to delegate a little bit.
You got to fight with it a little bit, and then you let them do what they want.
Exactly. I'm glad we could get a Scrubs reference in there.
That's what I do.
All right. I think we've talked as much as we could talk.
Yeah. It's been an hour and 15 minutes.
It's been fun. It's been real. I don't know if it's been real fun.
There we go. That's what I needed.
Anyway, we're going to get to playing Chell. I talked to Leonardo about Chell, by the way. He said we might be streaming Chell.
We might be.
That'd be pretty cool.
I got to watch my mouth.
Only if I could also be in that.
You going to buy me a $70?
No, Steph, you cannot.
No, I just want to be a personality. I don't want to play.
Nope.
It's like playing COD. You can't have distractions.
Yeah. No, it's more like I don't want to offend people. I say bad words.
I've heard.
Well, I think we're going to get out of here. We're going to go play some Chell. Try and get better.
I'm going to go pee.
Yeah. But all right. We'll see you later.
Peace out, Girl Scouts.
There you go.